Hey, our old friend Chivon, who used to be almost a woman. He almost had his penis cut off.
Where did he surface?
Where you been, Chivon?
I'm still in the same spot.
Almost. Are you still gay?
Huh?
Are you gay?
No.
You're with women?
Well, no, I'm actually asexual still, kind of.
Chivon was this guy we met.
Talk about confusion.
He was this guy in a dress, and he had a little bit of boobs because he was taking some female hormone, and he was going in.
Got them.
You got them still?
Yeah, it's weird. I was doing exercises yesterday and noticed that they were still there.
Can you get that work done?
No, it's not worth it. They're so small that you can't see them when I got my shirt on.
Yeah.
So they never went away.
Guy walking around with little breasts. Yeah. And Chivon is like really disturbing looking because he never even looked close to being a woman.
No, he looked like a guy in a dress.
And then he got so wacky he fell in love with me.
Are you still in love with Howard?
Yep. For a while there, for like about, 3 years?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gone now.
He started writing threatening letters to my wife.
Yeah.
He got my home address because Jackie gave it to him.
Jackie befriended him. Jackie decided he was a cool guy.
Jackie leaves my home address on his Rolodex and invites Chivon to live with him for a while.
Right.
A guy who's running around doesn't even know if he should have a penis or not.
And by the way, for a gay guy, while he was living at Jackie's house, I stayed there one night.
He wasn't living.
And he wandered into my room.
Yeah, and he tried to rape Gary.
Yes. Fred wouldn't even.
What did he say to you?
Where's the bathroom?
Baba
Booey.
Fred wouldn't even stay there.
That's right.
Stay.
When I knew
You were going to stay over at Jackie's, and when you heard Chivon was
when I
staying.
knew that this freak was going to be there,
Yeah.
I hightailed it out. I even said to Gary, I said, "You sure you want to stay?" He goes, "Yeah."
Because you're not a homophobe, but it's just that this guy's a freak.
But exactly.
Yeah.
It's like you just
don't know
know
what
that
he'll
he's like a NAMBLA guy. He preys on people.
He does.
And then he acts into, were you here?
I was sleeping.
Gary was sleeping nude, and then all of a sudden Chivon comes in the room and goes, "Oh, I thought this was the bathroom.
Yeah.
I'm lost."
How close did he get, Gary?
Did you do anything with him?
No, it was just really weird. No, I was really out like a light. It was so late at night.
Oh, wow.
And you know that weird feeling when there's somebody hovering over you?
Yeah.
He was like hovering over me.
Wow.
He was like 5 feet away from me in a pitch black room, and I just woke up and I go, "Who's there?" Like a burglar.
That means he must have touched you to wake you up.
No. And he goes,
please.
And he just goes, "Oh, I thought this was the bathroom."
Yeah. With a guy in a bed
This isn't
sleeping.
a bathroom on that floor.
Right. What were you up to that night, Chivon?
Well, Gary was like kind of parading around in front of me in his underwear.
Oh, he came on to
With
you.
this like huge bulge in his
He is big.
pouch there. And like, I was like, at that time, those hormones I was taking were totally like coursing through my veins.
It was weird, too, because Chivon was in a house dress at Jackie's, and then Chivon's former wife came with his kids.
Yeah.
And Chivon's parading around with his kids in a house dress.
Yeah.
Scaring the kids.
Scaring the kids.
And the kids are going around saying, "My dad's Chivon the transsexual."
Yeah.
He's got to be healthy.
Yeah. Those kids must be...
So where are those children?
Have you seen those kids at all?
No, I've not seen them at all.
Good.
Thank goodness. They might have grown up normal.
How old are those kids now?
18 and 14, I believe.
Wow.
Now, how come you still call yourself Chivon?
Because it kind of stuck and everybody knows me by that name.
Because if I were a guy, I wouldn't call myself
Yeah,
Chivon.
now he's a guy with work boots on called Chivon.
With breasts.
He used to be Bill.
Yeah.
Why
don't you go back to Bill?
No, I think I'm going to change my name to Meow or something, because that's what my cats call me.
So anyway, Chivon then, what happened was I was at Jackie's, because Chivon was like living there.
Yeah.
And then which I never can figure out to this day.
Maybe because you made it up. Oh.
Well, I want to thank Jackie for turning me on to Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap.
Anyway, so Jackie has Chivon over there. Chivon gets my home address, and then I go over Jackie's, and Neil and Ronnie, the limo driver, were throwing rocks at Chivon.
Yeah, while you watch the fireworks.
Well, I was laying on the beach. It was 4th of July. I'm there with my wife, and I think one of my kids even. And then Neil and Ronnie started throwing rocks at Chivon, because I guess they're kind of uptight about homosexuals. And then I said, "Hey, guys, stop it." So Chivon thought I came to his rescue.
Right. That was the moment he fell in love.
Yeah, then he fell in love with me, and then he started sending letters to my wife saying, "I wish you were dead so I could take care of the children and be a mother to the children and marry Howard."
He would come down here as messed up as he looked.
Yeah.
And gaze at you. And he really was convinced that you wanted him.
Yeah. Hey, Chivon, you really think if I got free, I'm going to go out with you?
Those were the days.
There was a chance.
Oh, wait a second. I forgot another thing he did to me. Oh,
What'd he do?
God.
Uh-oh.
Jesus
This
Christ.
sounds good.
I just totally repressed this.
Yeah.
We were at Jackie's 4th of July party. Another thing Chivon was invited to.
Right.
And we were in the living room eating the pot brownies.
Yeah.
And everybody was in the room, and everybody left, and for whatever reason, Chivon and I were the last ones in the room.
Uh-oh.
And he says, come here, I want to tell you something. And Chivon is a big guy.
Right.
With big, giant hands.
Right.
And he grabbed my face with both hands, and he tried to lay a kiss on me. And I swear, you know how, like, grandmothers lift, school buses off their grandchildren?
Yeah.
I somehow got him away from me. And he tried to kiss me. I just remembered that.
Chivon, you must be really hard up.
Well, back then, I guess so.
I was better looking. I
Yeah.
lost my look.
So
Gary's
what are
like a
you
sex
doing
symbol.
Now?
Huh?
What are you doing now sexually?
What am I doing now? Nothing.
You don't have a boyfriend?
Nope.
Wow. Does your penis work?
Yeah, it works fine.
Oh, no kidding. You have to throw all those hormones?
Actually, I do have kind of a boyfriend. He's this giant 18-pound cat named Chumba.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
He was neutered.
How gay is it to say your best friend is your cat when you're a guy?
I know.
Yeah, so there's this, like, sweater. He likes me.
Tell me
to
what
put
you
on
want.
my arm.
What do you want from me about your cats? What is it?
I got 17 of them. I'm running a cat sanctuary called the Furry Love Kitten Cat Farm.
Can you imagine he had a cat sanctuary? You know what it is? He's a squatter. He doesn't pay rent anywhere.
That's right, and he collects cats.
And what he does is he takes in all these strays.
Yeah, they're like, a lot of them are abandoned and abused, like have one eye, and some have
This
medical.
guy can't feed himself. He's busy with cats.
I know, he's
How many
always
years
doing
has he-
stuff like this.
How many years have you lived in that squat and not paid rent?
We pay rent
To who?
to our tenants association.
Right, in other words,
They pay each other.
They pay each other, but how long have you guys lived there without paying whoever owns it, the city of New York?
No, we've even started to try to pay taxes on the building, too.
Oh, Paul.
It's true, and we pay for water, and we have...
Do you have any
electric.
electricity?
Yeah, I have a Con Ed bill.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And what do you do? I mean, like let's say some big guy comes in and goes, you know what? I want that apartment. Can he just kick your ass and take it?
Well, it's kind of up to the community board, and we're trying to get on a program, like a till program or something, to fix it.
So you guys actually keep some people out?
Well, yeah, if they do hard drugs and stuff like that, we have to kick them out.
Can you imagine? They took over an abandoned building that they don't own.
Right, and they wanted it because they didn't want anybody telling them how to live.
Right.
Now they're telling other people.
Yeah, right. Now they're telling people not to do drugs.
That's not true. We did it because we didn't have any homes. That's why we did it.
But, Howard, if they keep getting Con Ed bills there and whatever other kind of bills, after a certain period of time, I think you do... if the city doesn't kick them out, I think they do.
No, you don't. No, you don't get rights.
You don't get any rights at all?
No, they don't own the building. They're there illegally.
Actually, the lawyers...
They want rights. They want to say, hey, we lived here so long, we have a right to live here.
Right. You
How
can't
are they-
take it back.
That's bull.
now.
Why doesn't Chivon just get a job and buy a house like
He's
anybody
saying
else?
we didn't have homes. It's because you don't
Howard,
work and can't
I
afford
do have
one.
a job.
Pay some rent.
I do have a job.
What's your job?
It's I work at this art studio.
Doing what?
Sweeping.
It's just like cleaning up the studio and stuff, and like
I knew
rapid
it.
paintings and things.
Yeah, that's fun.
What does that get you a week?
It gets me about $250.
Yeah.
$2.50.
They've been there over 10 years.
Huh?
They've been in that abandoned building for 10 years.
Right, and we fixed it up.
Yeah, so what?
Chivon, all you can do is sweep up an art studio?
After 10 years?
I'm still trying to get my brains back from, it's taking a while. It's not like,
Who has your brains?
Going to just hire me off the bat.
His brains were hijacked.
He tries all these things, Howard, because he shows up every once in a while. He's written, like, wacky comic books.
I know.
He had a little wacky CD out for a while.
You know what? That's all the stuff I did when I was about 7.
Right. But
I used to draw comic books.
They aren't real jobs.
No.
Well,
He has a comic book called Pep.
Yeah, that's right.
It was like Betty and Veronica, but they're all got penises.
They're all transsexual.
Yeah.
well, that was as I was making the transition kind of towards normalcy, so I just did that book about that stuff.
All right, man. So everything's cool. And if someone wants
It's
to...
good to know you're still alive.
And what if someone wants to adopt one of your 17 cats? They should call us?
Yeah, that would be great.
All right.
Because they need homes. It's like I rescue strays and stuff, and like a lot of them.
Why don't you
have
just eat
medical
'em?
Conditions, huh?
Nothing.
They have medical conditions.
Yeah, this one diabetic Siamese cat. He needs insulin.
Yeah, who
twice
wants
a day.
to
And
take
nobody's
that
gonna
on?
take these cats.
Kill it.
there's some people out there. I know there's.
Yeah, well, they don't listen to this show.
Let's sell them to the Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, make a stew. What is it?
I saw Chivon in Kmart about 2 months ago, and it was like 60 cans of cat food. There was nothing else.
Where are you getting the money for the cat food?
From my job.
$250 a week.
That's about how much cat food he had.
I also get some donations too sometimes. So we
I can imagine what's going on in that squat.
It's got to smell awful.
Oh, God.
No. I clean the cats. I scoop the litter box every day, twice a day.
Wow.
I vacuum.
How many litter boxes do you have?
I've got 6 right now. I may have to get one more.
Whole house is a litter box.
All right, dude.
Hey.
What?
It was great talking to you again.
All right, Chivon. Good talking to you.
Take care.
Them care. That guy, man. He was writing threatening letters to my wife saying he wishes she was dead.
And love letters to you.
Yeah.
Talking about, how the two of you would be so happy together, and he knew that you wanted him.
And the letters smelled and everything.
Yeah, he was always dripping crap on him.
Patchouli oil. I hate patchouli oil.
Even at the height of what he thought he was, being close to a woman, he always had that razor stubble on his face.
Yeah,
oh,
very heavy beard.
Oh, please.
And then he'd say to Howard, I know, you were so kind to me. Because Howard was the only person who'd say anything nice to him. And that's what made him think you loved him.
I know. I felt bad, but I stopped saying nice stuff to him. I wish Neil and... You know what? Neil and Ronnie were right. They should have just stoned him to death. They were in the middle of killing him, and I stopped it. I was stupid. He's all right, though. I like Chivon.
He's a nice guy.
He is a nice guy.
Very confused.
Yeah, and Jackie befriended him. So every time we'd go over Jackie's house for his stupid parties,
there would be Chivon.
Chivon had we had to have the wackos from the show on.
Oh.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Nancy really likes him. Yeah, well, great. Take Nancy and Chivon and put them in a squat, and let's be done with both of them.
Doesn't that make you question your wife's judgment?
Yeah, I mean, don't you think about it? His wife's in some movie. Did Jackie give you a copy of the movie his wife's in?
No.
It's some horrible movie.
I discovered that. There was about a dozen of them here. I just happened to see them.
Oh, is that what that was?
Nobody told me they were here.
Jackie's wife is with some guy, and the guy's freaking out because he killed somebody, or you can't even tell what's going on. And she's, I don't know, she's all pissed off at the guy. She starts shooting him, and then she cuts off his penis.
Oh!
Yeah.
What a movie.
It's her husband.
Yeah, is that what that is? I can't even tell what's going on.
It's pretty graphic.
And the movie stars all these strippers. And
oh, is that the one with the 2 girls on the cover holding knives?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nancy's in that. The funniest goddamn... Jackie called me and said, excuse me, I'm in the middle of watching your wife cut off some guy's penis.
And it's always funny?
It's a clay penis,
Oh, no.
What's always funny about
pretty real,
Yeah, actually, it wasn't that bad for a cheapo movie.
It was bad enough that I cringed like crazy.
It was weird.
She soared through it.
Any movie that Nancy gets in, like The Killer wears one of Jackie's T-shirts.
I know. It's unbelievable.
It's part of the deal.
Yeah. He's a tough negotiator.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there he is. Jackie the joke man.
Take
Somebody
it
wearing a
work
T-shirt
unless I get a
Gary.
mention.
Yeah, you're not going to get my wife in there. All right, everybody. Good morning.